we need to talk about placements. Currently, at the time of recording this, I have gone 19 wins and 0 losses on Rogue on my unranked account. Some of you have been disappointed that I am playing in lower elo lobbies, and rightfully so. This was never actually my plan, as I thought placements were going to put me somewhere closer to Plat, Diamond, or maybe even GM. Because while I might be able to play Psylocke, Cap, and Rocket at a Celestial level, I can't play all the other characters at that level. And because quick play is such a different environment, I don't think that that's the best place to learn, so creating an alt account specifically to learn other heroes has always been sort of the go-to way to get better at the game. I was also very disappointed to learn that this is how placements work, especially for new, fresh accounts. I figured it would work just like Overwatch, where after 6 hours of quick play, it would very quickly figure out that I belong somewhere in high diamond or low masters, and I would go from there. I want to clarify the difference between smurfing accounts and alt accounts. A Smurf account traditionally try and get to a lower elo, so that way they can intentionally stomp on lower lobbies. Or you're playing heroes that you already know how to play at your rank and you're doing so on a lower rank. An alt account, by the way, ALT, is meant for a specific purpose. If you are typically a support player but you want to learn DPS and tank, because of the lack of role queue, you might want to have an alternative account just to learn those different roles. So anytime I'm on an alt account, I am intentionally not playing the heroes I already know how to climb with because I've already done that. Placements only seem to work if you have a previous match history, and I don't think that's the way it should be implemented. It isn't fully addressing the problems that placements were meant to solve. Because the whole point of placements was to get Smurfs out of the low elo games entirely. It was meant to take those players who were already really good and place them in Platinum, Diamond, or GM. You shouldn't have people able to create new accounts and start in Silver 3. I was intentionally waiting until placements were implemented before I ever even attempted to do any of this because I had assumed naturally that I would get placed higher. I would not have known about a lot of this had I not gone through this experience, and now that I know, I'm definitely going to do things differently. You definitely won't see me do another unranked to Celestial if this is how it's implemented. I legitimately thought that maybe if I won enough of my placements, it might rush me up to the higher elos faster, and I'm disappointed seeing that this is the way that it's been implemented.